What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's the dude, Fade Count here, back with another video. In today's video, we will be discussing 5 things I love about Forza Horizon 5. In the last video, we did 5 things I hate about Forza Horizon 5. If you have not watched that already, I will put that up here. Click it, check it out. If you're new to the channel and you like this video and the videos on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. With all that being said, I hope everyone's having a great day, and let's get right into it. The first thing I love about Forza Horizon 5 is the tire marks. The fact that these tire marks are not only very realistic, but that they stay on the road for a long period of time is awesome. In real life, when you drift, when you do donuts, when you do burnouts, the tire marks are going to be on the road for a long period of time. You'll come back months later and they will still be there. So the fact that this game implements that is awesome. I would like to see it maybe last a little bit longer, where you can go from one side of the map to the other side, come back and still see tire marks, but that is not always the case. You can see in these clips, there are tire marks all over the road. It always reminds me of the videos of people drifting, doing burnouts, donuts in these abandoned roads. You don't even know where they're at. You always wonder, where do these people even find these spots? There are hundreds of tire marks over there. Seems like cops are never over there, they never catch anyone. And the spots are perfect drift tracks with grass all over. Looks like they haven't been visited in years besides the drifters. Love seeing that. The second thing I love about Forza Horizon 5 is the tuning system. The way that you can tune these cars in this game is awesome. It's very precise, no matter what you're going for, whether you are drag racing, doing some back road driving, drifting. You have all these different settings such as brake bias, anti-roll bars, tire pressure, and you can really dial in these cars to do exactly what you need it to do. Not only is that cool for a video game, but it actually teaches you a lot about real life suspension tuning. Before I started really getting into this with the sim rig, I knew a bit about drifting, but I didn't know everything. I've learned a lot from the suspension tuning in this game, such as brake bias, things such as dampening. It's very cool to see that a video game can teach you real life skills that you can actually take in the real world with your race car, whether you are drifting, drag racing, and so on. Very cool to see, and I hope that we can see even more detailed and precise tuning in the future. The third thing that I love about Forza Horizon 5 has to be the way the cars sound. Not only are they very realistic, where you can hear the difference between a Mustang V8 and a Chevy LS V8, but even the way the turbos sound, the way that the tires sound, the way the exhaust sound. When you get into a Corvette, it sounds like an LS Corvette. When you get into a Mustang, it sounds like a Mustang. When you get into a Skyline, it sounds like a twin-turbo Skyline. They did a really good job at implementing these car sounds. I have not driven every car in the game, but even when you drive a Ferrari, a Lambo, no matter the car, you look at that in real life and it's going to sound very similar, almost perfect. It never makes you feel like you're driving a car that doesn't have the same engine, even when you do an engine swap in this game. You can hear the engine very clearly. I would like to see more exhaust options. Some of these cars you can only do 2 different exhaust options, and you do hear a difference in exhaust, but I think they could do a better job. Anything from being able to add long tube headers as an option, catless as an option, high flow cats as another option, the difference between an H-pipe, an X-pipe, off-road X-pipe, off-road H-pipe, maybe you want the exhaust dumped out the fender. There are so many options you can do for exhaust. I think it would be awesome if they could somehow team up with these brands such as Cook's, Corsa, Borla, and make those part of the game exhaust. So maybe you're in a Mustang and you want a Cook's long tube header and a Corsa Extreme, or maybe you want a Borla Attack muffler. You should be able to have the option to do that. That would be really cool. Not only do these cars sound really good when you are driving them, but they also sound really good at idle. You can hear the specific engine. Let's say you are in a Mustang, you hear that V8. If you're in a rotary, you hear the rotary chop. It's really cool to hear that, and the fact that there are so many cars in this game and they get each one very precise to what they actually sound like in real life. The fourth thing I love about Forza Horizon 5 has to be the open world and the map. It's a very big map. This series of Forza Horizon is definitely known for its open world, which is awesome, but that's how driving is. You should be able to drive the car wherever you want, not only be forced to do events, but take the car wherever you want, go from one side of the map to the other side, and drive it like it's a real car. There are 578 roads in the map of Forza Horizon 5, which is incredible. There is so much to be explored, whether you are drag racing on the highway, doing rally out in the desert, drifting on a back road. 578 roads is massive. Forza Horizon 4 had 531 roads. Still a lot of roads, but with this one, they have even more, and I hope that we can keep seeing more and more as the franchise goes on. The last thing that I love about Forza Horizon 5 really only applies if you have a sim racing wheel, you have a sim racing setup, and that is how accurate it feels when you are on the sim racing rig. When you are driving cars in this game, it feels like you're actually driving. When you double clutch, when you clutch kick, when you pull the e-brake, it feels like you're in a car drifting in real life. Obviously, if you have a motion sim rig, it's going to feel much more realistic than a standstill. But either way, the way that they made this game so accurate to sim racing is unbelievable. With all that being said, those are my 5 things I love about Forza Horizon 5. Let me know down in the comments below your favorite feature of this game, what you think could be a little bit better, what you think is perfect. I would love to hear your feedback. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video and the channel. Hit that like button if you like the video. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day or beginning of the day, and I will see you in the next video.